Hello and welcome back to Mac at the Movies. Today I'm following up with my previous video from Halloween with Halloween 2. It has been a long time since I've seen this. Probably, if I had to take a guess, the late 90s. But yeah, it's been a while since I've seen it. I don't know why. I just always skipped over this one. I think it's usually Halloween 3 that most people, I guess, had a tendency to skip over because no Mikey, no Watchy, I guess. I don't know. But I just watched Halloween 3 in the theater, and it was awesome. With an audience and everything like that, a lot of fun. But now I'm going to step back and watch Halloween 2. So the only thing I know about this one is that it follows the events in time of the first film. But yeah, that's about all I know. I hope everyone out there is still doing well. I know I am. And hopefully I will be doing a little better. So this is a Good Times home video. I don't think there's... Turn that off for a second. I don't think there's a like a difference in this versus the Blu-ray I have, because I have the box set that Shout Factory or Scream Factory did, and I looked at the times, the run times, and they are the same. So I guess Good Times just distributed it. I don't think there's any difference, I'm guessing. But then again, I wouldn't know because I haven't, again, seen it since, like, the late 90s. But, go ahead and get that started. Put that right there. Push that in there. And then instead of an adult libation, I went with an original, the late one, L8. I was talking with some people at work about this. And how I rather enjoy it. So, bottoms up, and I'm going to go ahead and get watching this, and I will return for the rewind and review. Bye. Alright, I am back. So, Halloween 2, how was it? It was alright. But let's go ahead and hit that rewind and talk about this film. This is one of those slower rewinds, so it'll give me time to ramble. Halloween 2. It's a continuation on the first Halloween. Still on Halloween night. I don't know if I mentioned that in the Halloween review, that it was taking place in Halloween night. I just assumed that with the title, people understood. So I hope all of you wonderful people understood that if you've not seen Halloween yet. I digress. Halloween 2. Continuation on Halloween. I will be doing some spoilers in this. But yeah, it just, I guess because the entire movie more or less happens in a hospital, it's just kind of bland. You have Laurie go to the hospital after Michael attacked her. Michael disappears. Laurie goes to the hospital, and Dr. Loomis is running amok around town trying to find where Michael Myers is. Any chance he has to pull out his gun and take aim, he takes liberty. It's definitely he's a bit of a wild card in this film. At one point, he's requested by the governor to return back to where he came from, leave this whole Michael Myers thing alone. Local PD will take care of it. But he has something else in mind. He pulls a gun on the cop taking him back home, and the cop's like, hey, I'm just following orders, just doing what I was told. And he's just like, oh, it's a warning shot you usually do, and he shoots out the window of the passenger window of the car, and the cop immediately turns around and goes back to the hospital. This is the film you find out Laurie is Michael Myers' sister. I was always curious as to when that took place in the whole Halloween ethos. I couldn't remember, because you get an H2O and Resurrection, it's mentioned, but I couldn't remember. I just watched Halloween, and I don't remember it mentioning Laurie being his sister. I know in the remake it's mentioned and everything like that, but this one I don't fully get. I guess they had to add it. Maybe there's enough complaints that, why did he pick these random girls to follow and stalk and murder? And then you find out it's because he's related to them and clearly has family issues. So it sort of continues on with that whole story. We get a scene where Michael stabs a nurse in the back with a scalpel and picks her up, which left me like, wow, this man's got strong hands. Because I don't know how, something that long and just hold the weight of a body up on, with ease. I get that Michael he gets shot in the head twice in this movie and lives, so clearly there's some sort of something more about him. I can't remember what they call it, not paranormal, but there's some sort of evil magic that keeps Michael going. But yeah, the only thing I remembered from this film the first time I watched it, or the last time I watched it, was the scene where Michael drowns the nun in the scalding, or nun again, the nurse in the scalding hot water of the hot tub. And I don't know why that scene stuck in my head. I do remember watching it and then walking through my house later, and my mom was watching it. And I just remember that scene being on the TV. That, and I'd hate to have my face in boiling hot water, so maybe that's why it's stuck in there. I don't know, but yeah, it's again continuation of the first one. I felt like this part of the story it was slow to move. It was, I don't know, again, most of it took place in the hospital, so it was just kind of bland at best. I think it could have used a little bit more salt to taste, if you I guess need to put it in one way. But yeah, it was just, I can see why it's probably not one of my favorites, and I never came back to it until just now. But yeah, I don't think this is one I'm gonna dive deeper into. I may watch it again here or there, but I probably won't go 30 years again without having watched it. But who knows? The rewind stopped. Most of that was just rambling, so for that I'm sorry. But yeah, it's an alright movie. I don't know too many people that like swoon when they hear this film or hear anyone talks about it. But let me know down in the comments below what you think about it. Do you love it or hate it? I feel like it's just sort of one that helps push the story along and ties into Laurie being Michael's sister. That's about it. So, other than that, that and Dr. Loomis being a wild card throughout most of the film, yeah, I thought it was just alright. So, Halloween was great. This was alright. Halloween 3, I just watched technically yesterday, and that was fantastic. I loved watching that one in the theater. It was the first time I had seen it with an audience, and there are so many scenes that you don't think, I guess, have humor in them until you're in the audience, and then you realize there's some stuff that's just too silly, and everyone has a good laugh. So, but yeah, Halloween 2. That was that. It is late, so I am going to go to bed. It's already Halloween, so I stayed up later than I had hoped. By the time I got home tonight, I was tired and wanted to go to bed. I took a shower, and then I was awake again. So I put in a movie, and that was this. I almost didn't watch this. I was gonna watch it the other night, and then got busy, and then I almost skipped it tonight. I was just gonna watch it tomorrow during the day, but I felt like I would just be putzing around the house and wouldn't pay attention to it. So I went ahead and put it in. Now I'm definitely tired, which lends more the ability to ramble. So I'm going to stop that and hope everyone has a very happy Halloween. So thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching the video. And I will see you next time. Bye.